What's happening? It's your boy R. Dot back with another one. You dig? Let's get straight into it, baby. Boom! Alright, man. You know what I want to talk about today? Today I want to talk about how you're such a mystery. You're so much of a mystery. And that's why so many, like, crazy things happen to you. It's like you can't make it up. The reason for that, in my opinion, your mysterious nature, is because of the simple fact of the things that you went through. You know, the things that you went through made you mysterious. It made you taboo. You know what I mean? Because you've overcome so many challenges in life to the point it created and it molded you into the person, the peculiar person, interesting person, mysterious person, however they want to label you, or whatever. And so a lot of the reasons for the things that you encounter and the reason why people kind of act weird and be trying like little things is because of the simple fact you're a mystery, and they're trying to get to what it is that makes you tick, or they're trying to figure out if those things, certain things that they do, make you tick. So what you have to do is you have to learn to be non-reactive, be proactive instead of reactive. And you know what I mean? Like, don't show not as far as like, don't show no emotions. You know what I'm saying? Basically, show them what you want them to see. You know what I'm saying? If you want them to see that you are slow, then let them, continue with that narrative. If you want them, whatever it is that you want them to see, make sure you let them see that and only show them what you show them. And what you want to show them. And 9 times out of 10, that's probably what you're doing. You're showing them what you want them to see. And maybe they can kind of pick up on it, and they're trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what it is. But hold your poker face. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand that you are entertainment for some people because of the simple fact that you are you. You are him. You are her. You know what I mean? In your own right. Not saying that you better. Not saying nothing. It's just that you've learned to master you. And because of the simple fact that you learned to master you, you are in your final form of who you are, of what you want out of life, and how you want life to perceive you, and how the energy that you embody and the energy that you emit is not. It's not pretend. It's been like the last video I said. It's been forged. It was tuned specifically to you. And can't nobody recreate it, can't nobody understand it, can't nobody get it, can't nobody duplicate it, replicate it. However you want to put it, can't nobody do nothing about it. And it's one of one. When you're living in a society where everybody wants to be one of all. You know what I'm saying? Not one of one, but one of all, if that makes sense. And you're happy with, marching to the beat of your own drum. And that makes people find you interesting. That what makes people, you know what I'm saying, put a label on you, because you're such a mystery. You know what I mean? So you probably hear a whole lot of stuff like, you know what I mean, you fake, you cap, you know what I'm saying, you trying to be a certain type of way or whatever. Everybody got a label of you, of who you are, and it's none of it is the truth. None of it is nothing about, and all the things that people try to say about you or try to make you seem you are. You're nothing like that. You're none of those things. It's just the label that they want you to be. And the crazy thing about it is that they know you're not that. It's just that's what they want you to be. You know what I mean? So you have to learn. That's why it's important for you to control your emotions. That's why it's so important for you to only let a small circle in. That's why it's important for you to be true in exactly to who you are. And I always say this, and I'm gonna continue to say this, and it's not gonna stop. Whatever it is that you want and whatever it is that you are manifesting or creating comes from you being authentically you. You being authentically you. You not trying to be do something just because or try to present yourself a certain type of way. No, you're being authentically one of who you are, and anything that surrounds you is for you and is basically attracted to you, and it's yours. It's the natural. That's where you be. That is where you can be in the natural flow of who you are. Is it going to be something that everybody's going to like? No, it's not going to be something that everybody's going to like. It's going to be something that is unique. It's going to be something that is one of one. It's going to be something that identifies who and specify and pioneer whatever it is that you're doing. And I mean, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, that you're going to manifest, you know? And that's where real, true authenticity comes from. Now, if you want to slip through the cracks and luck up, then yeah, you can follow and be, you know what I'm saying, go along to get along. But if you want to create something that's going to stand the test of time, it's going to come and it's going to be birthed from who you are genuinely and being true to yourself. And that is basically the final form, to me, honestly and truly. The final form of human existence and being a human being is basically creating, evolving. And once you're in that energy of creating and evolving, you're in your purest form. You're in your purest form. You know what I mean? So, and you're embodying exactly the essence of who you are and why you are here. When you do those type of things, I mean, when you being authentically true to who you are, you know what I mean? So that's why I always, man, I say be true. Be true to and authentically you. Be the real you. You know what I mean? Be 100% you. And who like it. Who don't. It's going to be some people that you're going to be like, dang, I really rock with you like that. Dang, and you don't rock with me for no reason because of a whatever. And it's really not that a person don't have a reason, because if a person don't like you, they got a reason not to like you. You know what I mean? It may not be a reason that they're willing to admit, but let's keep it real. They got a reason. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's kind of crazy when a person be like they don't like you because you're beautiful, you're handsome or something. So somebody can't really come out and say that. You know what I mean? They can't really come out and say that. You dig? So what they do is they nitpick other little stuff, or they try to, you know, provoke you, poke the bear, and make you react a certain type of way so they can have a reason to, and they can hold on to that and say that's the reason. But really the whole reason is a jealous, insecure reason why they probably don't like you. You know what I mean? Maybe they can see the potential in you and where you headed, and maybe the idea that you got is so innovative or whatever. And a person can't outright say that and mean it and be like they're jealous of your idea, and they hate the fact that, you know, you got the download for the idea. But see, people will look at them like they're crazy. They can't say that. So it's one of those little things to where it's like an inside joke type thing to when, you know what I'm saying, you know not to say it, but you know what it is. Like, okay, like certain things like that. But anyway, I'm getting off topic like I usually do. But being authentically and true to you, you know what I mean? What it does is that it separates the real from the fake that's going to be in your life. And it's going to be clear as day. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some people who really genuinely like you, but because of the simple fact that you're authentic, 9 times out of 10, the majority of people is not going to kind of be rocking with you because you got a unfamiliar energy. You got like a energy that can't be explained. It can't be tamed. It's wild. It's like they can't put their finger around it. You know what I'm saying? And by you having like that type of energy, it's kind of scary. It puts people in like fight or flight mode. You dig? So you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, and you have to learn not to be so reactive and be proactive and understand what's going on and take control of your energy. Get your energy back. Understand what's going on. It's a real thing, people. And I keep trying to tell people that is actually a real thing. So, and I'm just basically giving y'all sort of kind of like, you know what I mean? Like little reasons why, you know what I mean? The things, the weird things, the weird spaces and the weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the little weird situations, you know what I mean? And I'm just breaking it down to you. Your energy, it's just your energy. Your energy is unfamiliar. Your energy is taboo. Your energy can't be placed. Your energy is strong. It's just your aura. It's your energy, you know? So I'm not saying dim your light. Don't dim your light. Never dim your light. Always shine bright. But just be conscious of who you are. And being conscious of who you are requires you to be true. Be the authentic you. Be the real you. You dig? But man, you already know how I do, man. I ain't gonna keep you here all day. You already know how I do on this beautiful Tuesday. So I'm gonna let you go. But before I let you go, man, make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Maybe it's something I said that was confirmation of something that you said, or maybe you know somebody that need to hear it. Either way it goes, don't be stingy with the content. But it's your boy R. Dot back with another one. You dig? Over and out, baby. Boom!